and welcome back to the channel for another intriguing episode of Noggin Knowledge, your go-to channel for psychology insights. Today, we're diving into an intriguing concept that marries technology and psychology: technological determinism. For those new to this term, think of it as the idea that technology shapes our society's structure, behavior, and values, rather than the other way around. Intriguing, isn't it? So buckle up as we embark on an exploration of the world of technological determinism. So what exactly is technological determinism? Well, it's not a new dance move, that's for sure. As we dive into the roots of technological determinism, picture it as a theory that suggests the characteristics and capabilities of technology and how it shapes our society and behavior. It's like saying, hey, we're not driving the car is driving us. It's a concept that began to take shape during the Industrial Revolution, when machinery and technology started to significantly impact the way people lived and worked. The main principles of technological determinism revolve around the idea that technology is the chief catalyst for societal change. It's like the puppet master pulling the strings, guiding our behaviors and attitudes. In essence, the theory posits that technological innovations are not just tools we use, but forces that shape our world. Now let's delve into the psychological side of it. Think about how you interact with your smartphone. You might say, well, I use it to call, text, browse the internet, and take photos. But is it just a tool, or does it influence the way you behave, the way you think, the way you perceive your world? The answer, according to technological determinism, is a resounding yes. Consider this. You're in a new city, and you're using a GPS app to navigate. You're not really learning the city's layout, you're just following the app's instructions. In a way, the technology is determining your behavior. It's subtly shaping your experience and perception of the world. Technological determinism also pushes us to adapt to new technologies. Think about how you had to learn to use social media or how you adjusted your daily routine when smartphones became mainstream. These are all examples of how technology has shaped our behaviors, attitudes, and perceptions. Now that we have a better understanding of this concept, let's see how it applies in our world today. You might not realize it, but signs of technological determinism are all around us. This idea, which proposes that technology shapes society, is more than just a theory. It's a reality we live every day. Let's take smartphones, for example. When they first hit the scene, they were a novelty. Fast forward to today, and you'd be hard-pressed to find someone without one. This isn't just a trend, it's a clear example of how technology has changed our behavior. We're more connected than ever before, but ironically, we're also more isolated. We're in constant contact with people thousands of miles away, yet we barely talk to the person sitting right next to us. This is technological determinism in action. Or how about social media? It's not just a platform for sharing cat videos and food pictures. It's a powerful tool that shapes our perceptions and attitudes. It influences our political views, our self-esteem, and our understanding of the world. We've become so dependent on it that we often forget there's a whole world outside our screens. Again, this is technological determinism at work. And then there's artificial intelligence. It's revolutionizing industries, changing the way we work, and even altering our understanding of what it means to be human. With machine learning algorithms making decisions for us, we're gradually surrendering our autonomy to technology. These examples show that technological determinism isn't just some abstract concept. It's a tangible force that's shaping our lives in profound ways. It's changing how we communicate, how we perceive ourselves and others, and even how we think. But it's not all doom and gloom. Recognizing the influence of technology gives us the power to control it, to use it to our advantage, and to shape a future that reflects our values and aspirations. With the rapid pace of technological development, what does the future hold for technological determinism? Let's find out. Crystal ball or not, we have some predictions about the future of technological determinism. Let's take a walk down the lane of the future, shall we? Imagine a world where technology becomes so integrated into our lives that we can't tell where we end and it begins. We're talking about hyperconnectivity beyond what we know today. In this future, we might see an even greater shift in our behaviors and attitudes as we become more dependent on technology. This could lead to a deepening of the principles of technological determinism, where our tech-saturated existence literally shapes our reality. We could see a world where our perceptions are significantly influenced by algorithms, and our social interactions are mediated through digital platforms. But what does this mean on a psychological level? Well, imagine how our sense of self might change. If our reality is constantly mediated by technology, it could alter our understanding of our own identities. We might start to see ourselves not just as individuals, but as nodes in a vast, interconnected network. And what about our emotions and mental health? The constant bombardment of information and the pressure to stay connected might lead to increased stress and anxiety. On the flip side, technology could also offer new solutions for managing mental health, such as AI-driven therapy or virtual reality meditation. Now, let's flip the coin. It's also possible that future technology could challenge the principles of technological determinism. We might see a backlash against hyperconnectivity, leading to a rise in tech-free spaces and a resurgence of face-to-face interaction. In this scenario, technology could become a tool that we use mindfully, rather than something that controls us. We might start to question the algorithms, push back against the constant stream of data, and reclaim our autonomy. This could lead to a shift in our attitudes and behaviors, moving away from passive consumption and towards active engagement with technology. On a psychological level, this could lead to a greater sense of control and autonomy, reducing stress and improving mental health. But it would also require us to be more vigilant and critical in our use of technology. So, what's the takeaway here? The future of technological determinism is not set in stone. It will depend on how we choose to engage with technology and how mindful we are of its influence on our lives. So, in a world influenced by technological determinism, how can we navigate it? Let's delve into it. Living in a world shaped by technology doesn't mean we're all turning into robots, or does it? Well, not quite. But it does mean that we need to be proactive in understanding and navigating the digital terrain. Technological determinism suggests that our behaviors, attitudes, and perceptions are largely shaped by the technology we use. So how do we navigate this tech-determined world? Let's explore some psychological insights and tips. Firstly, awareness is key. Recognize the influence technology has on your life. It's not just your smartphone addiction or the hours you spend scrolling through social media. It's also the way you think, behave, and perceive the world around you. That's right. Every time you use a GPS instead of a physical map, or prefer texting to face-to-face conversations, you're demonstrating the impact of technological determinism. Secondly, challenge the determinism. Yes, technology has a profound influence, but it doesn't mean we're powerless. Start by questioning the technology you use. Why do you use it? How does it impact your life? What would happen if you didn't use it? By doing this, you're not just using technology, but also understanding it. Thirdly, balance is crucial. It's easy to get swept up in the digital whirlwind, but it's equally important to disconnect and engage with the physical world. Read a physical book, take a walk in the park, or have a face-to-face conversation. These actions can help you maintain a healthy balance between the digital and physical world. Lastly, embrace change. Technology is ever evolving, and so should our understanding of it. Stay updated with the latest technological advancements and understand how they can shape your life. This proactive approach will help you navigate the tech-determined world more effectively. So don't let technology rule your life. Instead, take the driver's seat and steer your life in the direction you want. Be the master of your digital domain. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding how technology influences our lives can help us better navigate our digital world. And that was our deep dive into the ocean of technological determinism. We've explored its roots, examined its current state, and gazed into the crystal ball to predict its future. We've peered into the psychology behind it all, seeing how it shapes our behaviors, attitudes, and perceptions. Remember, we are not just passive recipients of technology. We have a role to play in how it shapes our world. So think critically about the tech around you. Examine its impact on your life. Is it a tool serving you, or are you becoming a servant to it? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Are you seeing technological determinism playing out in your own life? How do you navigate this tech-deterministic world? Jump into the comments section and let's get this conversation rolling. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to Noggin Knowledge for more psychologically stimulating content. Thank you for watching. We hope to see you in the next video. Until next time, keep learning.